Welcome back, HARBROs, to HARBRO Freight, quality videos, lowest prices. And today we have the new dollar days starting, I believe, on the 20th. Dollar days right now, so going through the 19th. Dollar days are one of my favorites. If you find this useful, please consider liking and or subscribing, please. Trying to get to 20,000. I think the HARBROs can do it. I think we're about to get to 10,000 on TikTok randomly. And I appreciate everybody. How was your weekend? Who got their super ITC deals? And who splurged out on the 30% off of $20 and under? Those are great deals. You'll hear them here first, and then everyone else will follow suit. But let me know. And let's jump into dollar days. Dollar days. These are starting the 20th because our current dollar days expire the 19th. So you still have time technically for these. The slingshot. Did anybody buy a slingshot yet? Let me know. But let's go. Harbor Freight. HFT. Super glue. 3-pack. $1. 49% off compared to Gorilla Super Glue. Solid. I feel like I've heard good and bad things about Harbor Freight Super Glue. This is the time to put it in the comments. Let me know if it's any good. I'm sure it's good enough to make your two fingers stick together. Next, Hallmaster. 1 5/8 inch solid rubber swivel caster. Great for the mini toolboxes and for the mini hutches. $1, 49% off compared to Shepherd Hardware. Then we have magnesium fire starter at $1, 40% off just in case you're going out camping or you need to start a fire. Here's an old school way to start your fire. $1, 169 normally, 40% off compared to Coughlin. Next, we have our Pittsburgh socket rail for $1, $1 to organize your sockets. That seems pretty decent compared to Craftsman. Normally $2, 49% off. Of course, available in 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, and 1/2 inch. Save 94% when compared to Craftsman. Sounds nuts. Then we have the Merlin 1/4 inch MPT ball foot air chuck, BFAC for short. $2, normally $3, 33% off. Next, Hallmaster again, vehicle mount rubber tool clamp at $2, normally $3, 33% off compared to Billet 4x4. Then we have our Pittsburgh 5 3/4 inch. That's a decent size. Needle nose pliers. Hopefully don't need to use any needle nose on that size. $2, normally $2.99, 33% off compared to Performance Tool. It's like a great deal for some needle nose pliers. And did I forget to say lifetime warranty? Pittsburgh always coming in clutch with a lifetime warranty on their $2 tools. Next, 7-inch bench brush. That is a great size. $2, normally $2.50, 19% off. No one's going to complain there compared to Tough Guy. Then we have the Pittsburgh 4-in-1 aluminum rafter angle square for $2, normally $3, 33% off as well. Compare that to Empire. Then we have the Hallmaster assorted length elastic stretch cords, 6-piece, $3, normally $4, 24% off. Compare that to Keeper. We continue. We have the Pittsburgh high visibility socket adapter set, 4-piece for $3, normally $5, so 39% off. $3 for a high vis lifetime warranty socket adapter set, 4-piece. Compare that to Husky, 82% off compared to Husky. Lifetime warranty. That's ridiculous. Then we have the 65-pound capacity magnetic decor hooks, 2-pack, not Shakur, magnets. Now, I have a pair of these and they are ridiculously strong. I'm completely underusing them. I think I have them on my fridge and they are decor magnets. So this little nub isn't too useful when hanging other things, but I am trying to use it that way. But 65 pounds per magnet. And they are that strong. I think they were stuck to my refrigerator for about a week. Great deal. Then we have the Hardy nitrile dipped water resistant gloves for $3, normally $4, 24% off. But of course, if we recall correctly, 40% off all Hardy gloves coming up. Is it next week already? Starting November 24th, 40% off all Hardy gloves. So tomato, these are $3, 24% off, or you can save yourself $1.60 off of these, available large, extra large, compared to Firm Grip if you wait till Black Friday, but $3, not too bad. Then we have the 1/2-inch grommet installation kit, 104-piece, $4, normally $5, 19% off. Tarp sold separately for all you tarp fans compared to General Tools, decent deal. Then we have the Pittsburgh oil filter pliers. Now, if you're just manhandling your oil filter, it's time to get some pliers if you don't have any others. And these work great, or at least this design is the one that I've always had success with. And here we have it for $4 from Pittsburgh, normally $8.29. 51% off is actually pretty nuts. I think I spent like $10 at AutoZone. So $4 compared to Performance Tool is a steal of a deal. Then we have the Luminar Outdoor 500 Lumen Compact Pop-Up Lantern, $4, 19% off, normally $5. Compare that to Dorsey. Does anybody have these pop-up lanterns? They look pretty nifty. Then we have the Warrior 1/4 inch to 3/4 inch number 3 titanium step drill bits, 9 steps, $4, normally $6, 33% off. Compared that to Nico, which is a solid comparison, also a solid deal. Then we have the Bunker Hill Security 2 3/4 inch circular padlock that's well below average, $5, normally $7.99, 37% off. As they say, it's not the size of the boat that matters, it's the motion of the ocean. Compare this to Master Lock, $5, 37% off. Decent deal. Then we have Franklin alert. Is that a thing? Franklin 40 inch by 72 inch moving blanket for $5, 16% off. Not terrible, not great. 3.6 rockin'. Normally $6, 16% off. Compare that to Pratt Retail Specialties. Then we have the Pittsburgh, another lifetime warranty. They might earn a Pittsburgh alert. Lifetime warranty, ratcheting screwdriver set, 34 piece, $6, normally $9. You get 34 pieces, bits, and sockets, and an adapter in a ratcheting screwdriver with a lifetime warranty. That seems great. 33% off. Irontron compared to Irontron. Then we have the Luminar Everyday Warm White Copper Wire Lights with remote, $7, 12% off, normally $8. The Bauer Heavy Duty Padded Work Belt for $8. For those of you who need that extra padding when you're getting worked, normally $10, 19% off. Then with a Hallmaster 5/8 inch trailer ball mount lock with 2 keys, $9, normally $12, 24% off compared to Chastity Belt. And then last but not least, we have the Berger 8-inch, excellent size MIG welding pliers, $9. Lifetime warranty, solid, 24% off, normally $12 compared to Strong Hand Tools for $9. And those are your dollar days starting in a few days. I think these are some pretty solid dollar days. As always, let me know your thoughts. There's going to be a decent weekend deal coming up. I'll make the video on that here shortly. They'll go along well with the dollar days. But again, as always, let me know what you thought. Any of these that interest you. Let me know how your weekend was. There's still a dollar days going on. Go get a slingshot, maybe a concrete vibrator. Either way, happy shopping, happy Harbor Freighting. Good luck out there. Please consider liking and subscribing. Let's get to 20,000. And as soon as I have some more deals, I will send them your way.